welcome to the channel. Today we're going to review the LaTrax Teton. If you've seen our other videos, my younger children drive the LaTrax Teton around. It is a pretty tough little car. It is $129.99 on the Traxxas website. Good little car. Comes with the nice controller. Okay, pretty decent controller. It's kind of their basic model. Comes with the wall charger. Comes with the battery. And this is kind of really only battery that Traxxas sells for this car, which is kind of one of the bad things about it. Doesn't have a whole lot of variety like the other cars. But it's still pretty decent. This battery lasts for quite a while, especially if you're on training mode for a little kid. It'll last, 10, 15, 20 minutes. So you can do all sorts of things with this car. You can drive it in the snow. You can do some awesome jumps. You can drive it in the grass and the dirt. It's pretty tough. It is four-wheel drive, which makes it super nice. It's really quick. It has some pretty cool look to it. A little tiny monster truck. Some pretty decent shocks. Okay, and it does really well in everything, keeping up with those bigger 1/10 scales. Okay. Some of the things that I don't like. One, the suspension arms break a lot. Okay. Oh, collision! Oh, he broke it.
I still won. No, you didn't. You cheated.
I think you lost if your car broke, man. Oh, look at the damage. Okay, this is the suspension arm. If you buy the Teton, you're going to replace the suspension arm quite a bit. My son breaks it regularly. And sometimes it's not even that hard of a crash, and it crashes and it breaks. It snaps its piece. They're not expensive. They're like $5 for two of them, but after a while it kind of gets a little annoying. But some of the good things about the Traxxas Teton is there's lots of third-party upgrades up here. One of these on my younger sons, we've upgraded to the aluminum suspension arms. Okay, these are third-party, aftermarket part that you can get, and they have aluminum parts for all sorts of pieces on this thing. The other thing that, if you get one of these, that's going to happen almost pretty quickly, is that the steering servo is a little guy. It's already taken out. The gears are really tiny. Okay, these are the gears. See if you can see it. Okay, and they get stripped. In particular, this little piece. There's supposed to be gears on the top of that guy. And it gets, maybe a stick gets stuck in the wheel or something, and it will strip those and your steering won't work. Okay, and you can actually buy rebuild kits, which are pretty cheap. They're like $4 for a rebuild kit. And I did that like twice, and my son stripped it again, and then he stripped the gears again. And so I said, forget it. And I bought the metal steering servo from Traxxas, which is around $40. It's off of Amazon, and it works pretty nice. One of these has an aftermarket part, Savix SH0257. I tried that, went around that. It's a little cheaper than the Traxxas one, but the only problem is this one's not waterproof, and the Traxxas steering servo is. So you might want to just go with the Traxxas steering servo. All metal gears. They're not going to strip like the plastic ones. And it's going to do a lot better. And it's lasted, a lot better, than the plastic ones that strip quite a bit, And it's really easy to change. It's not that difficult. If you get the Traxxas one, it's just stick it in there. Boom, you're done. Pretty easy. And that's another great thing about these Traxxas cars. Everything is fixable, replaceable. You lose a screw, you can order the packages of screws, because I've done that before. So they're really amazing. They're not difficult to work on. They're pretty easy. The one other thing that I've had happen with these Tetons is the wheels. They're not glued. They don't come pre-glued. There's no foam in there that you would get with the bigger 1/10 scales. And so every now and then, when my child is really bashing it hard, the tire will come off of the rim, which is an easy fix, but the kids will be like, oh, it's wobbling really bad. And you just got to put it back on the wheel. That's the other problem, okay? Other than that, fast little car, pretty amazing, worth it. Okay, it's a pretty good buy, get you started into it. And once that steering server, you switch it out with the metal one, you won't have that problem. Once you switch out your plastic suspension arms, okay, with the metal ones, they won't break anymore, okay? So, yeah, pretty tough little car. And I've seen people upgrade all sorts of stuff. They actually have a carbon fiber body, and they have a brushless engine you can put on there. Okay, so it's a pretty cool little thing that you can dump a lot of money into if you really want to. Okay. Thanks for joining me on this LaTrax Teton review. Plan on doing a review a week of the cars that we got here. You have the base models for the most part. So if you want to check them out, come back next week and I'll review another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.